Hi, welcome to Cooking with Shadow. Today, I'm gonna teach you how to make potato wedges. I recently seen on the calendar over there, not in frame, that is going to be 4th of July soon. So you need to know how to make the greatest potato wedges known to man. They're gonna be so good. Because of course, they're made by me. Well, you're gonna make them, but it's my recipe. Get to the point! So the first thing you're gonna need for these potato wedges is obviously the potatoes. In this bowl here, we've already chosen 4 beautiful potatoes to use for our potato wedges. We have a big potato, another big potato, a small potato, and another small potato. This should be good for I don't know, 2 people. Depending on how much you eat. This could either be a whole meal or a snack. It doesn't matter. Depending on how many people at your 4th of July party or just get together or just you or how hungry you get, you could add more or less potatoes. So we're going to cut up these potatoes now, but we're going to do that off camera because we don't want to get demonetized or something because of the knife. Now, when cutting the potatoes, make sure they're not too thick or they're going to take a lot more time to cook in your oven or air fryer or toaster oven, depending on what you're going to use. Make sure that they're around the same size or thickness to each other, so they don't take 6 years to cook in the oven, so they could all cook nicely together. We also peeled them. It's optional to peel them. You can leave the skin on. It does leave a nice crispiness, but I suggest you thoroughly clean your potatoes if you do so. If you just peel them off, you don't have to clean them that much, but do what you want. But anyway, these are our potatoes after being nicely cut by me. Definitely not the cameraman, because I could totally hold a knife in my hands. Yeah. So now after this, you're gonna put them on a piece of Bounty or a kitchen towel, depending on what you're going for, reusable or disposable, and you're gonna dry them off because these are covered in potato water, and we're gonna be pouring olive oil on this later, and it's not gonna stick as well if it's still wet with water because oil and water don't mix. I don't know if you remember that from your chemistry class or cooking class. I don't know. But still, you're going to have to dry them off. And once they're nice and dry, you can pop them back into the bowl. Okay, then we're going to add the seasonings. Now that we have dried the potatoes, it's now time to add the seasonings. Now, the first thing you're going to want to add so everything can stick on better is olive oil. You could use any type of oil, but we prefer olive oil in this house because we're not uncultured. You're going to add a good little drizzle, 1, 2. That should be good enough. If you want to add more olive oil to make it more crispy. Everything in this recipe is truly just eyeballing it. And now you're going to toss it around like this, like that. Do it off camera. Make it easier for our cameraman. Now that they're beautifully coated, someone to the side so you can see me, we're going to add more flavorings. What we have here is garlic salt with some parsley. It's very good, very delicious. You gotta sprinkle that on. Use your heart to measure it out. But we recommend maybe a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons, depending on how much you make. This recipe is purely eyeballing it. Then now we have some chili powder. It'll add some nice spice to the potato wedges. If you're sensitive and you can't handle spice, skip this part. It's kind of hard to pour in. There you go. And now some black pepper if it wasn't enough. You could also skip this part if you're also sensitive to spice. You could even skip the salt if you're that sensitive. If you're that sensitive, I think you need to seek some help. How can you not handle salt? Pour it in. Nice and generous. For your greens, we're going to add some Italian seasoning to really add it in. Get the spices. And now that all your spices are in the bowl, it is now time to mix it all together using our little trick. Make sure to get every potato wedge nicely covered in the seasoning. We also recommend you add breadcrumbs if you'd like an extra bit of crunch. Cheese is also well, but we recommend putting that near the end of the cooking process or afterwards. If you put it in with them, the cheese will burn and it will just taste like burnt. It's not worth it. And now that our our potato wedges are nicely coated in the seasonings, it's time for the moment we've been waiting for, to cook them. And now it's time to cook them. Today we're going to be using an air fryer and not an oven because we have stuff in the oven and we do not want to take all that out and then pop everything back in. If you are using an oven, probably put them at like 360 degrees in there for like a good 10-20 minutes and just keep checking in on them. We don't have the exact temperature, but it's okay. This is purely with the heart. We cook from the heart. We don't need someone to tell us, but I'm telling you how to make my way. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to be putting this in the air fryer. We're going to put all of them in since we don't have that much. So, let's pour them in. Also, put a lining down in your air fryer so you don't have to do that much cleaning. No one saw that. I'm pretty sure you're actually not supposed to clean like the inside of it. You know that hack where they put like the water in there? Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. Don't do that. That will break your air fryer. Put a nice little lining down. We use little parchment paper linings. We already used it for Texas toast earlier. Now we have them all nicely in there. Put away your bowl. Move it a little bit. Get everything nicely adjusted into it. And you're going to pop it in. Now we're going to put it at a good 70 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know Celsius. And for a good half hour. And then we wait. Alright, now halfway through the cooking process, you should open the air fryer and, check up on them. They're definitely not done. They have 12 minutes left. But you should, give them a good shake, toss them around, so they can all get evenly cooked. And then once you're done, pop it back in. Once the air fryer starts beeping at you, it's letting you know that it's done. Now, these are our beautiful potato wedges, and we already took one out, and we're going to test it and see if it's a good potato wedge. So, we're going to check our potato wedge. Hear that crunch? As you can turn off the fan. We made we made Texas toast earlier because we got hungry. So make sure to feed yourself while you're waiting. Turn that off. Anyway, time to heat. Doesn't that sound delicious? Anyway, you're gonna, bust it open. I said bust it open. I said! As you can see, it was a little bit hard to, break into because, it's just that tough of a potato. But we're gonna take a little test and see if it's good. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's ready. It's all within the heart. It's all within the heart. All within the heart. And that was Shadow's famous potato wedges. I hope you guys give these a try because I know it's very delicious. And I really want to share my meals with you guys completely. I know this is going to be fun for you to cook with your family or your friends or by yourself because you're alone. But I hope you have a fun time with this. And I hope that your stomach is even more happier with yourself. Thank you for watching. And I might see you next time, depending on the ratings. I might even get my own cooking show. Maybe I'll even get to cook with Gordon Ramsay. I don't know. I'll be on the next Kitchen Nightmares or something. Or was it Hell's Kitchen? One of the two. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Next time, we'll be making hash brown potato pancakes. Or a pizza, or a sandwich, or maybe I'll even make you a ramen. Maybe I'll even get creative and make you, chicken wonton wrappers or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll put something in the microwave. Maybe we won't. Maybe I'll drop an atomic